So I think we are all using nowadays we are all using phones, right? iPhone 6 or Samsung Galaxy. Okay. So if you wanted to buy a mobile, what do? First, you wanted to check in the website. Okay, which mobile is good, and after that, if you want, you can order online also, or else you can go to the showroom and you will check that features, what and all the features are available in that mobile. You will check it. Okay, and your budget also. Budget is also very important, right? Budget you will check, and the features which you want also you will check. And if those features are there in that mobile, you will see look and feel also. The phone look and feel is good or not, whether it is looking good or not also you will check it. So you are doing testing there, right? You are testing the features like whether the camera feature is available or not, whether the photos are good or not, the quality is good or not, video call is happening or not, and also Wi-Fi feature and all the features are available or not, you will check. Okay, and your budget also you will check. So once everything is okay, then you want to purchase that mobile, right? So now you purchased it, you tested and you purchased it. After a few weeks, maybe after 2 weeks, 3 weeks, your Wi-Fi feature is not working. Okay, so again you have to return to them. You have to call to the support people, and they will ask you to come to their office, and you have to submit that mobile to them, and they have to and check the features, and they have to again raise a complaint on that mobile, and they will send it to the another service center or the company. Company people says the what is that motherboard is crashed. Okay, it is not working. Again they will insert a new motherboard, and again they will send it to you. It is taking almost 10 days. You are blocking 10 days of your time, right? Okay, so you don't want to purchase that kind of mobiles again. You will be frustrated. Okay, you don't want to buy it again. So what do you do then? Okay, so testing people will test that software thoroughly before going into the end users. That is what our job. If a tester is testing properly, okay, then you end user may not face any problem. Like end user is like you people. Okay, it can be iPhone software, iOS, it can be Android OS, it can be your local system like Windows 7 operating system, or it can be any other software like banking software, healthcare software, okay, any billing applications, okay, HRMS application. There are millions of applications are available nowadays, right? Software is day by day it is improving. Right. 10 years ago, I didn't see these iPhones. 10 years ago, when I started using mobiles in 2002, there was no iPhones. Nowadays, we can check emails in our phones. Not only iPhones, in Android phones also, we are seeing that features. Like the Wi-Fi feature is available. All smart features are available. You can connect your mobile to TV, TV to mobile. All these features are nowadays available. So what I mean to say is, okay, so software is like they are like that is making our job easy. And nowadays software everywhere we are seeing. In mobiles we are seeing, in TVs we are seeing, in washing machines we are seeing, and in everywhere software is one part. In healthcare devices also we are seeing, right? Health applications also. So, but the testing is mandatory. So before going to release that software into the market, testing is mandatory. So who is going to do the testing? Tester is going to do the testing. Like we are going to do the testing in that software. So we are testing the software. Sir, we are testing the software. How we are testing the software without having any knowledge, sir? Because we are, for example, I am using health device. I don't know anything about that device, or I am using one mobile. Okay, a mobile features I didn't know. So how would I test that application or that device? So initially, Okay, what you do, you will get required knowledge from the BA business analyst or your users. Okay, and also also in this training help you to test how to test the software. In this training we are going to train you. Okay, that is our main objective of this training. So in the manual testing part, so we are going to cover in manual testing part, we are going to cover software testing life cycle. Software testing life cycle is a process, okay, where we can find out some phases. So phase by phase we are going to explain, and we are going to do phase by phase here. We are going to learn, and those phases only in reality you will work. Okay, and I'm muting everyone. I'm getting noise. Anyone is
Hello?
having any questions? Yeah.
Hello?
Okay, so we are going to learn all these topics, okay, SDLC and SDLC. So SDLC is a process actually, how we develop the software also, we are going to learn in this training. Like in software companies, how they will develop the software, okay, also we are going to learn in this training, okay. So first we are going to talk what is software testing, okay. Software testing is a process actually. Okay, what is software testing? It is a process. Okay, what we do in the software, we use it to identify the defects. Okay, let me show you the PPT. Software testing is a process. Okay, is a process used to identify the correctness, completeness, and quality of the developed software. Okay, this is the definition of software testing. So what we do in the software testing, we use it to identify the correctness, whether it is corrected or not, and whether it is completed or not, and the quality also we will check in the software testing. Okay, sir, what is quality? Quality means what? Quality definition also we need to learn before going to quality assurance team, right? So what is quality? Quality is like customer perception, how you wanted to fit for a product or project. Okay, for example, you want a iPhone. Okay, you are buying iPhone. Why you are buying iPhone? Because quality is good. Or you are buying a Android phone for version 6 or 7, I don't know, any phone you wanted to buy it because the quality is good. That's why you are purchasing that particular brand item, right? Because you are assuming the product quality is good. That's why you wanted to go with that product. Maybe it can be any product, that is up to you. Okay, so that is like a quality. Quality means it is a customer perception. Okay, how a good service is fit for their purpose, that is quality definition. Okay, another example also I wanted to mention. Simple example, for example, you want a blue pen. Okay, you want blue pen, but I am giving black pen to you. Okay, that is not your purpose, or that is not your need, right? So you want only blue pen, then I have to give to you only blue pen only, not black pen or red pen. That may not help you. So that means that is not a quality product. You are not giving a quality product if you are not giving blue pen. If customer wants blue pen, then you have to give the blue pen. That pen should be writable. Okay, that is another aspect on that product. Okay, the looks good also another, okay, feature in that product. So these are all comes under quality terms. Okay, so we are a quality assurance engineer. We are giving assurance on the quality product, on any product. So that's why we say, people say QA analyst means quality assurance engineers or analysts. People say our role is usually quality assurance engineer. Some companies they say software engineers. Company to company, these roles will be changing. Okay, so this is about quality definition. Sir, why we do the testing, sir? Gain the confidence. Okay, to gain the confidence. For example, if the product is not tested and they are releasing, Means always they have doubtful whether it will work or not. Okay, they have doubtful, right? So that's why, so to gain the confidence in that product or project, and also we are going to identify errors in the product. Okay, we are going to identify errors or defects in that product. Okay, before going to release. So that's why testing is needed. And anyway, so these are all not needed. These term definitions. So maybe we will cover later, or else we can cover now only. Not a problem. So errors. So what is errors? These are all some terms actually. So before going to start our training, we need to learn this terminology so that you never confuse. Okay. That's why I am covering this all these terms. There are problems found in the stage where they were created. Okay, usually development team will, okay, they found errors during the development activities. Okay, I think what is development, what is testing, I need to introduce. So in the software companies there are two teams are available: development team, okay, and testing team. Apart from that, there are so many teams are available. Basically these two teams are involving in the product development or project development. Okay, and development team is develop the code. Okay, code development. Code means I think you all know, right? Any technology like Java, .NET, so many technologies they will use, and they will write the code for the project. So that okay, that is comes under development team. That code we are going to test in the we are going to test, like, not only code, the functionality of the application we are testing in depth. I will tell you later. This is testing team. Okay, testing, we are going to test the application. So basically these two teams will be there. Okay, during the development, they will be finding some errors. Okay, so the errors, basically it is code level errors. Okay, that is the error definition. And a defect are bugs. What is defect and what is bug? Usually once they develop the code, and once the code is sent it to the testing team for okay, testing purpose, where we will find the errors actually, where we found the errors or defects, sorry. Okay, defects means it is mismatch between expected result and actual result. Okay, for example, we are all using WebEx. I am clicking on chart window. Chart window should open, but it is not opening. Okay, I am expecting chart window should open, but it is not opening. Expected behavior is not happening. Okay, expected behavior is different, actual behavior is different, mismatch is there. That's why I am saying it is a defect. Okay, I am saying it is a defect. Okay, so this is the defects usually tester will find during the testing phase. Okay, fault means mistakes. Usually maybe they will forget some options to implement in that application. That is their fault. Okay, that is faults also will be there, but most commonly we use defects and bug terminology. Okay, errors we don't use, but defects or bugs terminology we use in the reality. Okay, and the next slide says client, developer and user. Who is client, who is developer and who is user? Okay, client is the person or organization who order the product. For example, okay, one person is there, they want healthcare application. Okay, Mohan wanted to know the healthcare application. Okay, he wanted to use one healthcare application. Okay, because he has one company or he has one hospital. Okay, he want to use that healthcare application for his purpose. Okay, so then what we do, we will develop that software companies will develop. So who is the client here? The Mohan is the client for that application. Okay, and the developer means, as I told you earlier, who develop the code, he is the developer. User means who use that application, he is the user. Okay, who is going to use that application, he is the user. So I think these terminologies you can get it easily, right? I hope it is a simple terminology. And now we are slowly moving to the testing topics. Okay. And project to product. What is project and what is product? Project is a purpose. Okay. It is, for example, one person. I think you all are seeing online banking applications, right? So, what is online banking application? Which kind of online banking applications have you used so far? For example, ICICI Bank. Okay, it is one online banking application, right? They have one online banking, and you see Citibank. Okay, most commonly people see CT and what else? Bank of America. Okay, and also HDFC. Okay, every bank is having their own online banking. Okay, so that means we are developing the application. Okay, based on their requirements. So every online banking application is different actually. It is similar but not completely similar. It is complete. Sometimes they use their own features in that applications, right? So based on the customer requirement only, we develop the project. Okay, that is the project definition. Project is something developed based on the particular customer requirement only. Customer requirement purpose only we develop the projects. Okay, it is not common. Okay, what they want we will understand and we will develop the application. Best example is online banking, healthcare applications, HRMS applications, and what else? There are so many projects are available, no? Okay, billing applications we have. Okay, so all are projects only. And product, can anyone give me one example for product? Gmail is a product. We are all using that product, right? I am using, you are using, everyone is using that Gmail, right? That is a product. Okay, product is something developed based on the company's specification used by the multiple customers. Company specification. We have Gmail, we have Yahoo Mail, we have some other mail. There's so many things are there. Mails are, products are available. Not only Gmail, you can see Skype. It is a product. Antivirus. It is a product. What else? WhatsApp. WhatsApp is also one product, right? And what you are seeing? Any latest applications that you are seeing? Uber. Recently they introduced. Okay, that is also one product. They are like developing the product and they are selling. We are all using, right? That is comes under the products. And unconventional testing and conventional testing. Unconventional testing is a testing sort of testing in which quality assurance people can, okay, people each and every outcome document they will test. QA people only, but outcome documentation part we are testing. It is not your application part. That is unconventional testing. You are not convincing them. Only documents we are testing. And conventional testing is a sort of testing, okay, in which test engineer will check the application or its related parts. Application or its related parts we are testing. That is conventional testing. So usually we do conventional testing only, not unconventional testing. Any questions? Quality assurance. Okay, so we are all fall under quality assurance team. So we have some responsibilities, in our team, like quality assurance team. So like what is our basic responsibility is we have to make sure the quality of the software. Okay, so that is our basic objective or our goal. So usually if anything went wrong, like you missed one defect or the application is not working fine, or end user is facing lot many issues, maybe with respect to performance, with respect to functionality or anything. So who will ask? The immediate person is point of contact person is who is tester for that project or product or the feature. Okay, immediately that will come to you only. They won't ask developer or they won't ask anyone. Immediately if something went wrong, immediately they will ask you testers only. So that is a very important, like a responsible job actually, right? Your job is very responsible job. Okay, if you miss something, sometimes millions of rupees they will lose, right? For example, ATM pin only, it is accepting invalid pin. Anyone can withdraw your money, right? Or sometimes calculation is wrong. Banking application, you are withdrawing 100 rupees or $100, and in the system it is showing $1,000, for example. Okay, so you will lose the money. Okay, and sometimes I think Windows 98 in the live environment it was crashed actually. In the live environment, live they are launching that Windows 98. The lively it was crashed actually. It was given a blue screen. That means it is damaged their brand name also, right? Sometimes it will damage their brand names also. So that's why testing is mandatory. That is our job. Okay. Set of activities that we are including in the quality assurance. Okay. So what is the activities? That facilitation, training, measurement, analysis needed to provide adequate confidence. Okay. That the process are established to continuously improve to the produce products to meet specification and fit for the use. Okay. This is quality assurance definitions. And there is another team called quality control team. Okay, the quality control team is completely different. Okay, quality assurance team is different. We are all fall under quality assurance team only, not quality control team. This is another team. So entire organization, one quality control team will be there, entire organization. Okay, but quality assurance team is project to project, we have one team. Every project quality assurance team will be there. This is not like you know project to project. It is completely company. For example, if you see TCS company, quality control team will be there. Wipro company, they have one quality control team. Okay, so what they are going to do, sir? They will be controlling the quality. Okay, so whether the company, okay, people are following the guidelines are process related things they are following or not, these people will check. Okay, quality control people. Okay, every 6 months we have auditing. Okay, they will conduct auditing. Okay, with respective of any team, not only quality assurance team, dev team, test team, DB team, CM configuration management team, build deployment team, HR team, help desk team, facility team, what else? There are so many teams are working in the company, right? Right? Yes or no? You all aware of it, right? I think one software company, we have so many people are working, supporting people. Okay, like HR people, really they are not going to be, involved in the software development. They are helping the software, dev team, test team, or everyone, right? They are helping the employees basically. So they are not going to test our software, or they are not going to develop our software. They are like helping only. Okay, so like that, quality control people are also one kind of team. So there where they will monitor each and every team's, okay, process and guidelines, whether they are following the process or not, they will check. That is a different team actually. So don't say I am comes under quality control team. Don't say like that. You are fall under quality assurance team only, not quality control team. This is a completely different team. People will be confusing here only. And a test item. The item, this is another term, and the item which you are testing is comes under testing item. For example, I am testing chart functionality. The item name is chart functionality. I am testing participant list. So that comes under participant item. So the item which you are testing is called as test item. Okay, and the next slide, verification and validation. Okay, what is verification and what is validation? The verification, I think, so So validation is a process of checking whether the developed application or its related parts working according to the requirements or not. Developed application means the application which developed by the developers is working fine or not. Who will do this job? It is done by the testing team only. Like we are doing validation part, but verification part is done by the quality control people. They are going to check each and every role in the organization whether they are performing their task, their tasks according to the company's process guidelines or not. That is verification. Okay, and this is validation. We are validating. Validation means testing. Okay. Um, Validation means testing. Verification means verifying. Conducting the, every 6 months they will conduct the auditing and all. Validation means, for example, I am testing. I am clicking on stop sharing. It will be sharing the screen, right? That is validation part. This is the example. Okay. Is that clear? Yes or no? Okay.
Yes, Kumar.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So now I'm going to move on another slide, that is testing techniques. Okay, testing techniques. So usually we have three type of testing techniques: white box testing technique, black box testing technique, and a gray box testing technique. So black box, white box, gray box. These three testing techniques that we have. Okay. So what is black box testing? So black box testing is a method of testing. Okay, black box testing is a method of testing in which one will perform testing only on the functionality part of the application without having knowledge on structural part. Sir, what is functionality? What is structural part? Functionality means, for example, Gmail. Okay, now I wanted to delete this email. Okay, I am selecting this email, I am clicking on delete button, the email will be deleted. This is functionality of the application. Okay, this is the functionality. So as a black box tester, only you will concentrate functionality part only. It can be delete mail, it can be compose mail, it can be send mail, it can be draft, anything that comes under functionality only. So in the black box testing, what we do, we are going to perform testing only on the functionality part of the application. So without having knowledge on the structural part. What is structural part? Structural part means it is coding part. Coding. You don't require any coding skills. That's why people are joining, right, in this QA training. Because we don't need any coding knowledge. Okay, you don't need any Java or .NET or there are, as I know, more than 50 technologies are available nowadays. Okay, but you don't needed any development technology or development background to do the testing, right? So only if you know the functionality of the application, you can very well do your job. Okay, let me mute this. Okay, so that's why in the black box testing, the tester will concentrate only functionality part of the application. This is completely black box testing is done by the testing team only, not by the development team. And we are going to do only black box testing. Our testing team is going to do the black box testing. Only we are going to do. And the second one is white box testing. What is white box testing, sir? So it is a method of testing in which one will perform testing only on the structural part. As I said earlier, structural part means what? Coding part. Coding part, okay, we have to test it. Sir, since we don't know the coding, how do you test, sir? You are not going to test the coding, sir. Okay, you are not going to do the code level testing. Your dev team will be doing the code level testing. Okay, our structural part means coding part. Okay, so this white box testing will be done by the development team only, not by the testing team, because testing team does not know the coding skills, right? So that's why we can't test white box testing. Okay, this is about white box testing technique. And third one is gray box testing. The one who can do both, who can perform both testing, functionality part and as well as the structural part. Okay, they can do both. Okay, for example, development team members are there. Okay, so they 90% they may know how to do the testing also because they are developing, right? Maybe they may not aware of complete system. Okay, but their modules they know what is the functionality, what is the code also they know. Yes or no? Okay, so that's why they are like who knows complete functionality, who knows complete coding, then they are fall under gray box testing. But very few people will be there. Okay, they can do both testing. Usually, we do our own jobs like testing team. They will do black box testing, and development team they will do the white box testing. But the one who can do black box and white box, then we say he is a gray box tester. Okay. So this is about gray box testing. So these are three testing techniques are available. Okay. And the next topic levels of testing. Before we are going to talk about levels of testing. So in this levels of testing topic, okay, level by level testing we are going to discuss. Okay, level by levels of the testing we are going to discuss in the levels of testing topic. Okay. For example, unit level. Okay, unit level is done by the development team. Sir, when we do this unit level testing, what is unit first of all? Unit means, for example, this is your Gmail application. Okay, and now I am selecting this checkbox. I am selecting this checkbox. So developer will write internally. They will write some code for this functionality that we are not seeing it here, but in the servers, development servers, okay, they will be writing the code for this functionality. That's why we are able to select and we are able to unselect it, and we can delete it or we can whatever you want you can do it. You can move it also, right? So what exactly this unit means? This is unit. Okay, some piece of code they will write for this functionality, piece of code that is called unit. Maybe 2-3 lines of code they might be writing for this functionality. So that level of testing will be done by the unit level testing will be done by the dev team only, because while developing they have to test it, no? Yes or no? They have to test it. So that means unit level testing will be done by the dev team. Okay, unit level testing, or we say white box testing also we can say. Okay, or code level testing also. So this is done by the dev team. And the next one is module level testing. Okay, what is module level? What is module first of all? So module means a group of related features to perform a major task is known as module. Group of related features. For example, if you wanted to send an email to your friend, okay, what do? First you will enter your email ID, okay, and you will enter subject, and you will enter some, you will write some message, okay, and you will click on send button. If you want you can make the text large, or if you want you can apply some color, and if you want you can apply this numbering, bulleting, everything you can do it, and you can send the email to your any friend or whoever it may be. So here group of related features are there. Here you are entering address, to address, subject, text, and you are applying some formatting options, and you are clicking on the send button. Group of features. There are so many features are you are applying to send a major task or to send a email. Okay, to perform a major task, you are doing so many things like entering email ID, entering subject, entering a text, enter, clicking on the send button. Then only you are sending the email, right? So this is called one module. If you see, this is a message module. You can say new message module. This module name we can put it as a message module or new message module. Usually module names will be there in your application. This is one module. because it is performing a major task and it is having so many features. So this module level testing, who is going to do, sir? Either tester or developer. Both can do, right? Even though once a module is developed, developer also can test it, no? I developed this module, you can test it. He cannot say like that, because before releasing to the testing department, he has to test thoroughly and then he has to move to the testing team. He has to ask us to test this functionality. So this can be done by both the teams. Testing team can do and dev team can be doing. Okay, module level testing can be done by the both teams. And third one is integration testing. Okay, what is integration first of all? I think Gmail is best example for integration. Okay, for example, we are seeing so many options here. Inbox, starred, important, sent, drafts. There are so many options are there. Here also you are seeing so many options. Okay, so why these options are developed by the individual developers initially. Okay, individual developers will develop these options. They will accommodate all these features or options in this UI. Sir, what is the UI, sir? UI means it is a user interface. This is the UI. This is your UI of the application, user interface. Okay, this is Skype UI. Okay, and each and every developer, they will develop the functionality, they will accommodate in the screen or UI part. This is like they are accommodating, means they are integrating that piece of code, that piece of features, they are integrating here. Okay, how they are going to integrate, sir? They have some approaches actually. Okay, integration approaches they have. Number one is top down approach, number two is bottom up, number three is hybrid approach, number four is big bang approach. These four approaches they use usually. Okay, so in detail I will explain you what is top down, what is bottom up, what is hybrid, what is big bang. Let me record. Okay, I am talking about top down approach. Top down approach means, for example, okay, Gmail login functionality is a parent module. Okay, or main module. I can say main module also. Parent module or main module. Login screen. Okay, I think I don't need to show you login screen, right? And remaining modules are sub modules. First, developer, what they do, they will develop the main module or parent module. The login screen they will develop. After that, they will develop remaining sub modules. Okay, this is called top down approach. Top down approach in this sense, they will be developing. Okay, in this approach, parent module will be developed first and then corresponding child modules they will develop and then they will integrate. This is top down approach. So bottom up approach means it is reverse. First child modules they will develop. See, as a developer, they can develop any module anytime. That is not at all a problem for development team, right? But testing, first we have to, step by step only we have to test. First we have to test parent model, then child models only. Testing is something like different. Am I right? Development, they can develop any model anytime. Okay. Okay. So now bottom up approach means what we are going to do in the bottom up approach. What development team is going to do is, first they will develop a child model, then they will integrate. Okay, they will develop main module or parent module. After that, they will integrate the code. That is one kind of integration approach. That is bottom up. Hybrid approach means, okay, hybrid approach in this sense, any module, okay, any module, okay, any approach they can follow anytime. Sometimes they follow top down approach, sometimes they follow bottom up approach, but it's based on their chief architect decision only. Architect will be there. Every project we have, architects will be there. Okay, so chief architect decision only, they will be following this hybrid approach. But sometimes they will follow top down, sometimes bottom up approach also. That is called hybrid approach. And big bang approach, in the sense, it is completely different. All the modules they are developing at a time. They are not considering whether it is main module or whether it is sub module, or time frame also they are not following. All the modules they are following parallelly, and all the modules at the end they are going to integrate. Sir, what is the difference between hybrid and big bang? There also sometimes we are following top down, sometimes we are following bottom up, right? So what is the difference? In big bang, sometimes we are following top down, sometimes we are following bottom up. But sorry, in hybrid we are following sometimes bottom up, sometimes uh, top down. But where in Big Bang, what we are doing, parallelly we are developing, and at the end only we are integrating. That is Big Bang, but it is not a advisable approach actually. If you integrate at the end, we will face so many issues, we cannot deliver on time. So that's why people don't use this Big Bang approach when they are integrating. Anyway, these four approaches will be done by the dev team only. You are not going to worry about these approaches. It is not done by the QA people. The approaches will be done by the dev team only, not by the testing team. When they are integrating the modules, they follow these approaches. Okay, so I am going to talk about stub and driver. So what is stub and what is driver? Stub is a program actually. What is that? Program. So it is a stub is a program developed by the developer only. Sir, why they are developing, sir, unnecessarily? So whenever we are following top-down approach, if at all any mandatory module is missing, I feel this is a mandatory module, it is not yet developed by the developer. Okay, then I want to test the other modules also. Not only this module, other modules I wanted to test, but it is missing. So what developers will do, they will make a temporary program, they will hide this functionality because it is not yet developed. This impact may be available, right? So that's why they will hide this functionality, and that's why they will write a temporary program called stub. Okay, and we can test other modules also. Okay, so I will repeat once again what is stub. When we are following top-down approach, if at all any mandatory module is missing, we replace with a temporary program named as stub. Okay, we replace with a temporary program named as stub. This is when we are following top-down approach, we say it is a stub program. Next, driver. Driver is also you are saying when we are following bottom-up approach. Okay, when we are following bottom-up approach, if at all any mandatory module is missing, okay, we replace with a temporary program. That program name is driver. Both are temporary programs only, but if you are following bottom-up approach, we say it is a driver. If you are following top-down approach, means you are saying it is a stub. That is the difference between stub and driver. Any questions? Now we have completed integration part, right? We have completed integration part. Okay, how many levels of testing we have completed? Okay, number 1 is unit level. Number 2 is module level. Number 3 is integration level. Okay, number 4 is system level. We are going to talk about system level. And before going to move the system level, I want to tell you what and all the approaches we have discussed. Number 1 is we discussed about top down. Number 2, we discussed about bottom up. Number 3 is hybrid, right? Hybrid. Number 4 is Big Bang. Okay, these are the 4 approaches we discussed, as well as we discussed the driver and sub. If you are following top-down approach, if any mandatory module is missing, we say it is a sub. And if you are following bottom-up approach, if is there any mandatory module is missing, we write a driver program. Okay, these topics we have covered. Ronak,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Yeah, I have a question. So basically, this type of integrations part you mentioned, right? It belongs to only the developer, or it is the responsibility under the quality assurance who have to answer this integration part.
A good question. I'll answer this question. Okay. Please mute your mic.
Yeah.
I'll answer. Okay.
Kumar?
System level testing is done by the completely testing team only. Okay, testing team. Okay, testing team is going to do the system level. Sir, what is the system level, sir? Complete application level. System level means complete application level. For example, in Gmail only. You are sending one email, the mail is appearing in the sent mail section. Here it is saying. You are doing one action in another screen, but the sent mail is displaying in another section. That means, okay, this is completely system. This is one system. So we are testing complete system. Sometimes I am performing one module in module number 2, but that output will be displaying in, for example, only 120 module. 120th module, whatever you did in the second module, that will be applying in the 120th module. Okay, these kind of things also will be available actually. So based on the application functionality only, you are testing the system level. System level means complete application, anything that anyway you will see, any other screen you are going to check. Based on the application functionality only, system level will be done. Okay, I have tested in my previous project. One project was there, HRMS project. Okay, that application is like how it was behaving. HRMS, I think HR people will use. I think you all are aware of it, right? Human Resource Management System. There, like HR people will be using. Once you join in that company, okay, it will track you till you leave from that company, till you separate or retire also. HR people can see their performance at the starting year, at the interview, and each and every year they will monitor their performance, their hike details, salary details, okay, their awards, their rewards, okay, and their each and every year leaves, and what else? They can see anything. Like it may be if employee is working 20 years in that company, okay, the 20 years details HR people can monitor it, okay. And the application, how it works, sometimes if you are submitting one detail, some other screen it will be displaying. We don't know that screen whether it is displaying or not. See, when it is going to display, which screen it is going to display, completely your customer requirements only. Maybe when you are working these kind of things, you can easily understand. But what I mean to say is complete system level testing will be done by the testing team only. For example, another example I wanted to give here, human body. Human body is a system actually. Okay. For example, hands. Hands will do, to do the work. Legs to walking purposes. Tongue, okay, taste it. Nose, smell. Eyes to viewing purpose. And every kidneys filtering the things and all. Okay, I don't know completely. So all these parts are there. It is integrated to the human like brain, right? Brain will command you. You have to do this one. You have to do that one. Like brain will command each and everything. Okay, all parts are connected to your brain. Brain is a system now. Okay, it will do like whatever you want, your brain will command. Brain is a system. But there are so many functionalities are available, no? So many functionalities are available. Okay, these functionalities, each and every functionality will work as per that design. God's design. This is our human body is God's design. Okay. So this is one example. Human body is also one system. So system level testing means a complete application level testing. Okay, it is done by the testing team. Sir, that's why testing team is required. System level testing cannot done by the dev team. Dev team only they know their modules. Okay, they know only their modules. There is no complete application knowledge. The one who knows system, complete system, who can test the application. Okay. So that's why system level testing only can be done by the testing team. It is owned by the testing team. I think you are aware of it, all the levels of testing, right? The difference between system level and other levels. Okay. In the system level testing, module level testing will be included, but unit testing we don't do. Completely unit level testing is code level testing. But modules anyway, we have to test it. It will be included. System level testing, yeah, good. So this is about system level. And next UAT level testing, user acceptance level. User will be accept, right? Our user should accept whatever you have tested so far. That should be okay accepted by the user only. Then only we will deliver it. If a user is not satisfied your application, then you cannot deliver it because he is paying us. Okay, he is giving money to the company. If he is not agreeing or if he is not satisfying, then we cannot deliver to the user. Okay. So UAT testing means the user will be testing. Once the SIT is completed, system integration level is completed, then user level testing, user acceptance level testing will be doing, and it is done by the only your end user who is going to use or user. Client will be testing. Okay, this is about levels of testing. So any questions?